Here I am displaying all my dollies and the various different options that are available in Off the Road 2. The only difference between this dolly, that dolly, is the color and my decal scheme. The other two dollies here are various chassis options that are available for an additional price. We go into the dealership here. You can see down below the dolly has a base price of $125,000, which is not that much really in the game, and it does not show you anything else until you buy it. You do not have to unlock it, and you can buy multiple copies of it, as I have done. Let's go take a look at my garage here, and I'll pull out this dolly here. And in customize, and there you can see we've got paint library. There are no libraries or library sets. You can edit by putting stickers on it, and you can change the color in paint. It doesn't cost that much to do that. Now, with chassis add-ons for the dolly here, bases, it comes out as a fifth wheel, which essentially means it is a hitch, or it is a hitch for a transport type trailer. It just changes the connection there from the little loop you can see up front on the trailer. I'm going to have to swing it. Oh, swing. It won't swing all the way around. There's a little loop on the front of the trailer which connects to most vehicles. The other trailer, you can start out with the one that is a little 12 unit box type of trailer. Has a different type of hitch. It has a cap style instead of a open loop like that. So this, any trailer that will hook to, your dolly will not. And as you can see, there are other options here. Fitted out as a transport. You'll notice when you change the way you fit out your dolly, your decal scheme stays the same. So it's almost as useful to have various different dollies for each configuration of chassis you would like. This one costs $35,000. If you don't have a dolly already, you now know how much it costs for the other chassis styles. And here we are. Once again, it keeps the same decal scheme I started out with. This one costs $69,000. I'm not sure this one has a lot of use. This one can be useful for some of your smaller vehicles and trucks, because you can use it to attach many trailers, and it does not have the great long tang on it, which means your trailer is closer in behind all the rest. And it will carry 12 units, so you can try to adjust your load to max out the amount of load you can haul. Now, let's go back to... Yeah. Here we go. Here we are back in the field with my 3 dollies. It is good to have 2 dollies set up as fifth wheels, because most trucks can haul 2 large transport trailers, and you need one of these for each transport trailer if you're not using a hitch on the back of your large or large-ish truck. You can even haul 2 transport trailers with, say, the Striker, as long as there aren't too many hills, or if you can find a way to have the bots haul you up through difficult sections. So for each one of these, it's good to have one for each transport trailer if you do not want to fit. You could also fit the Striker out with a hitch like that by itself. Now here we are with a little dolly with a box capable of hauling 12 units. As I said, it's good for maxing out your load when 12 units will do the trick. as of version 1.2.0, we have this fuel dolly. It's not overly useful because it disappears every time you end a session. You can fill it up. It will hold 120 liters of fuel, which is quite a lot. It will get you to a lot of places. I just placed it in the field here after having about 118 liters in it when I put it away. I tested to see how it works. It is now says 0 fuel there, 0 liters under grab the nozzle. So every time you put it away or a session ends, if you're not running the game in the background, you're going to come back to it and you're going to need to fill it up and place it where you want it, wherever on the map, which isn't going to be overly useful because many of the vehicles can travel a fair distance on their fuel tank. And you'll find there aren't many places you'll run out of fuel. You can't just fast transport it somewhere and it will work for you. It's just not overly useful. Now another thing I'd like to show, the dolly here. It is considered a trailer. So if you have a trailer hauling bonus on the vehicle, and this is directly behind it, it has 0 carrying capacity in that configuration. Absolutely nothing. So it's not going to do you any good. Here is my dolly I've set up with an ECU. This ECU has a trailer hauling bonus. So this dolly, if I put a large trailer behind it, will carry an extra 2 units. It's not a lot. I think there's an extra 5 units one. There may be an extra 3 unit card. ECU. It will help. You'll notice the payout does increase a little bit. It does help. Previously in the game, when you would look to see if your ECU would fit, a trailer hauling bonus would fit your dolly, it would come up as red and say it would not fit. Well, that has changed as of version 1.2.0. You can use an ECU to increase the hauling capacity of a following trailer. But it cancels any hauling ability on. It is the first trailer, so it will absorb any trailer hauling bonus from the vehicle ahead. Such as, say, you've got an Atlas, the large 8-wheeler, and you've got a hauling bonus. You do not want to change the hitch. More than likely, you want to use the Atlas with its a high hitch and a gooseneck trailer rather than hauling 2 trailers like this, like you might with, say, the Maximus, when the Maximus is fitted out as a dump truck, where you could use 2 of these and 2 transport trailers to max out your hauling. So if you're interested in the dolly, well, I think I've explained pretty much how the dolly works. It does hook up to most vehicles in the game, and they can hook up to every trailer pretty much. So it is very handy that way. It's not overly handy as a fuel tank, and as a little box carrier, it can be useful to have one before you get some of the larger trucks. But you wouldn't expect to be going to get a dolly when you've got a small truck. So there we go. Hope that helps you use your dolly properly to advance in off the road too.